Here's how I'd invest my first $1,000 in 2026. If you don't know who I am, my name is Milan. I have multiple millions invested in the stock market, and now I teach you what school should have about investing and building wealth. This is just one of my accounts, by the way. First, I would put $450 into SPY or VOO. This will invest you into the S&P 500 index. Now, the S&P 500 index is basically just a list of the top 500 companies. These are the companies that are doing the best in the US. And this list is constantly getting updated, as is your investment. So you don't ever have to worry about, okay, what company is doing well, what company is not doing well. Basically, through investing in like something like VOO or SPY, you're automatically going to be invested in the top 500 companies always. Next, I put $200 into VXUS. This will give you exposure to international stocks. This will diversify you more in case the US stock market crashes. Typically, when the US stock market is not doing well, international stocks tend to do better. So having exposure to both sets of securities will be better for your portfolio. I am personally starting to invest a lot more into international stocks because I had heavy US exposure before. And the volatility of the US stocks in 2025 taught me that I should have more exposure to international stocks. Next, I'd put $150 into VUG or QQQ. This will give you more exposure to some of the faster growing companies that are innovating, that are changing the future. This will be a bit more riskier because these tend to be volatile tech stocks. But if you're okay with that extra risk, it is a great option for your portfolio. So now we've invested $800 of the $1,000. Next, I would put $100 into books. I'm telling you, reading will change your life. It will fast track your journey. It will allow you to learn from other people's mistakes. So here are my top books. 1, I Will Teach You to Be Rich. 2, The Almanac of Naval Ravikant. 3, The Science of Getting Rich. And then there's also the basics such as Rich Dad Poor Dad, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Please read these books. The last $100 I would just put into crypto, into Bitcoin, just so I have some exposure there. There's so much money being made there. There's so many returns. It's a disruptive technology with merit. So I would definitely put some money into that. Or if you absolutely hate crypto, you can also just go with single stocks, probably on the riskier side, so you can experiment with that. But of course, having most of your money into something like VTI or VOO is a safer choice. I hope this helps. Click follow if you enjoyed the video and you want more videos like this.